How could you do this?
My cheating wife packed for her weekend trip. She broke down when she saw her suitcase. She was packing again. Same beige suitcase. Same soft hum under her breath. The same perfume. Sweet, heavy, nauseating. Friday night. She called it her weekend retreat. Said it helped her reconnect with herself. I stood by the doorframe, arms crossed, watching the rhythm of her hands as she folded each piece of clothing. She didn't look at me once. "Don't wait up," she said lightly, closing the zipper halfway. "I never do." My voice sounded calm, too calm. Inside, something split open, quietly. That suitcase had left this house 6 times in 2 months. Each time, she came back emptier, lighter, distant. I told myself it was stress, marriage fatigue. But the way she smiled at her phone last night, that wasn't stress, that was desire. She didn't even bother to hide it anymore. So I stopped asking, stopped talking, and started observing. The first sign came in whispers, a text tone at midnight, a name she hid too quickly. "Work thing," she'd mumble, locking her phone. I knew that tone. I'd heard it before deployments, when a soldier hides fear behind a grin. Only this wasn't fear, it was guilt. For weeks I played my role, the quiet husband, the trusting fool. But every word she spoke started to sound like glass underfoot, fragile, false. One night she slipped, said his name, Eric, not in a whisper, not by accident, in her sleep. I watched her chest rise and fall, listened to her breathe, and I knew. By morning, I wasn't angry, I was focused. Her weekend retreats? They were no retreats. They were hotel reservations under a different name. Same dates, same city, different man. I booked a room 2 floors below her next trip. I didn't plan confrontation, not yet. I just wanted to see. She left that Friday smiling, kissed my cheek like a ritual she no longer believed in. Her perfume clung to my shirt like mockery. I followed her an hour later, parked across from the hotel, watched her walk in with a suitcase and that same soft hum. He met her in the lobby. Tall, expensive watch. He touched her lower back, casual, practiced. She didn't flinch. It wasn't passion, it was comfort. That's what broke me most, how easy betrayal had become. They vanished upstairs. I sat in my car until dawn, replaying the image over and over until the rage cooled into something sharper. Purpose. The next day I went home, took her favorite suitcase out, emptied it, then filled it again, but not with clothes. Inside, I placed printed screenshots, hotel receipts, photos. And one single document on top, divorce agreement, pre-signed. The next time she packed, she'd find everything she had hidden, folded neatly, just like she left me. The following Friday she came home early, said she was leaving again, said she needed space. I nodded, helped her pull the suitcase from the closet. She smiled faintly, oblivious. "I'll be back Sunday night," she said. "I know," I replied. She zipped it open and froze. Papers slid out like spilled secrets, photos scattered across the floor, her face drained of color. For a long moment there was no sound, just her breath, quick and shallow. She looked up at me, eyes wet, mouth trembling. "I can explain," she whispered. I said nothing. She reached for me, but I stepped back. The space between us felt like a canyon. "You followed me?" I didn't answer. I didn't need to. Every page, every printed lie was already screaming for me. I walked to the table, picked up my phone, dialed. "Mr. Carter," I said into the receiver, "you can file it now." Her eyes widened. "File what?" The question was rhetorical, she already knew. "Wait," she said, voice breaking. "Please, don't do this. It was a mistake." I looked at her, really looked. The woman I once knew was gone. All that remained was guilt wearing her face. "You packed your suitcase to leave me," I said quietly. "So I packed one for you, too." Her hand trembled as she reached for the divorce papers, then fell away. "I never wanted to hurt you," she whispered. "That's the thing," I replied. "You never thought of me at all." The phone buzzed. My lawyer confirmed the filing. Her eyes filled with tears, the kind that come too late to matter. She left that night. No bags, no words, just the sound of the door closing behind her. For the first time in months, the house was silent. The air didn't smell like her perfume. It smelled clean. I sat on the couch, staring at the empty space where her suitcase had been. You learn something in the military. Silence is not peace. It's aftermath. But sometimes, aftermath is all you need. The next morning, I made coffee for one. No second cup, no note, no waiting. She wanted freedom. Now she had it. Written, signed, and sealed in the same suitcase she once packed to escape me. I didn't feel satisfaction, not joy, just clarity. In the end, it wasn't about revenge. It was about truth. And the truth always packs light.